Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we're actually making some blueberry muffins. So I'm just going to show you what I do in order to make these beautiful little blueberry muffins. If you enjoy muffins and blueberries, don't go anywhere because you're going to love this recipe. Okay, so what I'm needing to do so far is grab a bowl or like a measuring cup, and we're going to put our oil into that up to 1/3 of a cup. So just pouring that in till we get to our 1/3 cup measure. Now I'm not showing myself on this video because we ran out of gas yesterday. I did order it yesterday also, however they have not brought it. So I haven't had a shower. And when I don't have a shower, I'm extremely cranky, grumpy, irritable, all of those things because I'm then out of my routine. So now that we've got our 1/3 of a cup, and you can't see because I've got this nice and close so you can actually see when I put things in here. We've got our 1/3 of a cup. We're going to add in our egg. Oh, where's my instructions? Vegetable onto and add the egg and enough milk. Okay, so we add our egg in next. Cracked it on the way down, that's fine. Our egg, and then we need to have buttermilk. I don't have buttermilk, so I'm just going to be using ordinary milk. And we're going to fill that up then to the 1 cup measurement line. So, where's my 1 cup? Hang on, turn you around. 1 cup, there we go. So just adding enough milk to come up to 1 cup. Perfect. All right, so then we're going to add that into our mixing bowl and we're going to mix that together. But we might actually put our vanilla in first. Actually, no, that's fine. We can pop that in there. It's just starting to rain here. So get rid of that. I've got so much stuff on this counter. It is not funny. Now we're just going to use some vanilla extract. And just put a dash of that in. So that's done. We'll mix that together. We're going to get this noise again because this thinks it's doing its thing, but it's not. All right, that's mixed enough there. Let's add in our sugar. Now, sugar we have, I'm just referring back to my recipe, 1 cup of granulated sugar. Get rid of that bowl. Down we go again. Mix that together. Okay, so we're grabbing another bowl and we're going to put in our flour. And this is self-raising flour. Adding in our flour. And we've got 1.5 cups of all-purpose flour. We also need our baking powder. 2 teaspoons. Turn that off for a minute, it's well combined. So 2 teaspoons. Looking for my teaspoon, 1/4 teaspoon. Here we go. Yep. 2 teaspoons of baking powder. teaspoons. Baking powder. And we'll put our salt in there as well. So we're using half a teaspoon of salt. Half a teaspoon of salt. Okay, let's have a look, see what it says here. Da, da, da. Okay, combine the flour, baking powder and salt. Add flour mixture to the wet ingredients until just combined. Do not overmix. Righty, so let's give that a little quick stir first, just to combine this together. And we'll pop half of some of it in. And as it says, we don't want to overmix it. It's a nice thick mixture. Stop that there. As I say, please excuse the noise of the sifter going through. Although we didn't sift the flour, it is still connected and I can't disconnect it and connect it myself because my fingers will not work the little screw that needs to hold it together. So I've either got to get my husband to take it off or leave it on, or put it on rather. Make sure we're all nice and combined. Down we go. Finish doing its thing. Okay, up we come again. And scrape everything off. Oops. Oh, it is starting to get... It was meant to be a really nice day today, but it doesn't appear that that's going to happen. We had our first day of spring a couple of days ago, so it is starting to warm up now. So that'll be nice. Alrighty, so with that we're going to add or fold in our... Oh, let me pull those blinds down. Sorry about that, I didn't realise you had a huge glare there. We're going to add our blueberries. Take this one off. Get it out of the way. I do like the smell of rain. It's nice and fresh. Alrighty, so then we're going to pop in our raspberries. Not our raspberries, our blueberries. Over there. Then I just want to fold these through because we don't want to be too harsh. Otherwise we're going to actually burst our blueberries and we don't want that. We'd like them to be nice and whole within our mixture. If one or two pops, that's okay, but essentially we'd like them all to stay intact. As I say, don't stress, this is a very, very thick mixture. That is precisely what it's meant to be. My oven is heating on my oven is heating on 180 degrees. Alright, move that out of the way. All right, so whilst that is now done, we will set that aside. Pop that there. Pop you down. I'll see if we can actually pop you to the side a bit. Pop you back in your little hole. Now what we're going to do in this bowl is to make our actual streusel topping. So what we need to be putting in here is our 2/3 of a cup of flour, 4 tablespoons of brown sugar, 1/4 teaspoon of cinnamon, again we've got a shaker on, so it's not going to be exact of course, but not going to matter, we'll just give it a good old shake I think. So our cinnamon, that will do. 1/4 teaspoon of baking powder. And then our melted butter, which is 4 tablespoons. And we're just going to mix that all together. So essentially we just want like a crumble type mixture. So we're wanting nice fine crumbles, like breadcrumb consistency sort of thing. And this is then going to go on top of our muffins prior to going in the oven to cook. And it's just going to make that lovely strudel topping that is oh so good. So don't miss this step. Whatever you do. My brown sugars decided to clump up. I must have put my melted butter pretty much straight on top of that. So don't do that, guys, otherwise you're going to have to break it up like I just did. And of course with my fingers, it's not going to do very well. Alrighty, that's fine. So now, where's my paper towel? Here we've got a bit of a mess in front of us. Let's just wipe that out of the way. Otherwise we'll all be seeing that on this, that and everything else. Alrighty, so I've already lined my muffin tins. So what we'll do now is to pop our mixture into here. Now where is my ice cream cup? Oh, I only brought it the other day, used it the other day. Where have I put it? Here it is. Where it should be. Alrighty, so we're just going to take our ice cream scoop and grab our mixture and pop it in. My fingers will hang on to it. Pop it into our tins, our paper cases, that is. It should make about 12, or if you're wanting to make larger ones, of course it's not going to make as many. But for my husband and myself, 12 is a nice amount. We can freeze some and I can pop them in his lunchbox ready for work each morning for one of his snacks throughout the day. So as you can see, these are not hard to make at all. Just a couple of little steps there along the way with our strudel topping. But as I say, you're not going to want to miss that. We might actually get a couple more out of this, maybe. Let's see how we go. Yeah, I don't want to fill them up too much because they'll just overflow. Usually about 3/4 full. And don't forget we've got to put the topping on as yet. So I can tell you now, I think they are going to overflow a little bit, but that's okay. Won't be too bad. Might just have muffin tops. Okay. Now my daughter and I are doing a video tomorrow, one that we're both looking forward to. So I'm not going to spoil it and let you know what we're doing, but it should be a lot of fun. So if you know, want to pop back tomorrow and have a look and see what we're actually doing, I think you're going to like it. Now, I'll grab our strudel topping. And we'll just go through and pop our topping on each. Probably should have grabbed a spoon. Okay. That'll be easier. How good do these look already? And they're not even cooked. They are going to be so good. Now, you can always mix it up. You don't have to put blueberries in, of course. You put whatever you like. Blueberries are really nice at the moment. Hence why I wanted to use blueberries. You could use raspberries, strawberries, whatever fruit you like. Apple. Even though the mixture is really quite thick, these turn out to be a beautiful light muffin. So we've got way too much topping for what we need. That's okay. Can't help but pile it in there because this part is so good. You're going to want to try it, trust me. And I hope you do. Let me know in the comments below if you're going to give it a try, or if you've made something similar, or if you have different variations of what you would put in. You could put some nuts in. You could do a whole heap of things. We know they're going to be way too full. We know that now. But they're going to be so good. Only a little bit of topping to go. Can I squeeze it in, do you think? Oops. I think I can. Last little bit. Yes, yes, managed to fit it all in to some degree. All right, guys, I'm going to pop these into the oven and I'll come back and show you once they're cooked. Okay, guys, they're out of the oven, and as you can see, they've sort of gone split because we overfilled them way too much, but that's okay. I'm just going to see if they're still really warm. Take the actual case off for you. Wow. Oh, look at all those blueberries. Yum. Let's give it a try. Guys, you are going to love these. And you see how moist they look? They're absolutely beautiful. I just suggest you don't overfill them like I did, because this is how each and every one has turned out. We have, here we go, we have a muffin top. But they taste amazing. Give them a try and see what you think. Let me know in the comments below.